ahead and get started. If you'd like to come into a child's pose, please do so. If that is not speaking to you today, then feel free to come into any shape that you would like. If you're following along with me, you're going to bring your toes to touch. You'll sit back on your heels, maybe with a pillow or a blanket. And then you'll start to inch your way forward across your mat, getting long through the arms. Nice long stretch in the back. Bring the palms down or maybe tent them up. This is going to intensify the stretch through the triceps. And then see if you can bring your forehead to the mat. Maybe to start, you just take some side-to-side movements through the hips, maybe some side-to-side movements through the forehead, and then start connecting with your breath. So inhaling deeply, feeling the belly expand on the thighs, feeling the chest fill up, the cavity, the lung cavity fill up, feeling the side bodies expand, and feeling the back body lift up. As you exhale, everything collapses and sinks back down. Connecting with this breath, rhythmically breathing into 3 or 4, breathing out to 3 or 4. Deep, long breaths. See if you can allow the breath to start to connect you with that rest and relaxation mode. Taking in a few more deep breaths here. And then we'll start to inch the left hand over to the right. Take the right hand down by your right foot. Drop your left cheek on your shoulder and just kind of twist a little bit here. You'll feel a deep stretch through the left side of your body, from the fingers all the way to the hip. Breathing deeply, take your right hand to your right thigh and start to roll a little bit more. So this is going to take it into a deeper twist. Now feeling it in your low back. You're always going to take these stretches to a point where it feels good in your body, where you are getting a stretch but not any pain. Let's come back through center. Take the right hand over to the left corner, left hand down by your foot. Drop your right cheek on the shoulder, breathe through the right hand, armpit, hip. Take your left hand, put it on your thigh, and start to roll the left side of your body, deepening your twist. And we'll make our way back through center. Bring the hands down. Come on up onto all fours. So today we're going to be working on opening and closing the hips. These are movements that the hips already do, and we want them to keep doing them so they become more agile and more limber. We'll pick up that right leg and start to circle around through the hip socket, bringing the knee toward the left inner thigh. And you want to send some weight into your right hand, so you're not putting all your weight into your left hand. Circle in the other direction. Then we'll take that right leg back, press through the heel, toes point down, so the hip is closed here. Now, of course, the hip is connected to the rest of your leg, so when you turn your ankle out, the hip opens up. Closed hip, open hip. Closed, open. Do one more. And then close the hip, point the toes, and then flex them. Point and flex. Circle through the ankle. Push through the heel, take your left hand, reach it up. Press through the right foot, reach through the left hand, inhale, exhale, tap. Inhale, exhale, tap. 2 more. Last one. Reach back, grab your foot. You're going to kick up and look up. Release and extend. And then gently bring the hand and the knee down. Make some circles here. Perhaps sway the hips one way, the head in another way. Just notice what feels good to you. And then we'll try it on the other side. So pick up the left knee, circle through the hip, putting weight into the left hand. Take it around the other direction. left leg back, push through the heel, toes point down, and then we'll open the hip and close it. Open and close. Open, close. One more. Point and flex the toes. Circle through the ankle both ways. Press through the heel. Reach the right hand up. Push and pull. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more. And then reach back, grab the foot. You're kicking up and then you're looking up. Gently release, extend, and bring it down. Let's take the fingers out to the long side of the mat and just rock side to side, massaging our wrists here. If it's available to you, maybe you take the fingers back and rock forward and back here. You can also come up and then circle through the wrists here. All right, we're coming into our first down dog, so hands will come just in front of the shoulders. We'll tuck our toes and then lift our hips up and back, down dog. Now feel free to bend the knees here. You can bend them a little or a lot. And you can even pedal here. Some of this rocking may feel good to your back as you push the heels down toward the mat. Let the head hang between your biceps and then lift the lower ribs up and back. Let's rise high on our toes and then bend the knees, sink back. High on the toes, bend the knees, sink back. One more time, high on the toes. We're going to tiptoe to the top of our mat here. Coming to a flat back as we inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach. Interlace your hands, push them up and away, and then we'll exhale, take a stretch over to the right. Push more through your right palm. One more breath. Let's circle it. Take the belly in, arms go around and up. Inhale, exhale, over to the left, push through the left palm. Pull the belly in and circle. Hands by your side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step your left leg back. Let's rock forward and back here. Getting into the right. Hamstrings, left hip flexor. If you have blocks, you can put your hands on blocks. Take your head as low as you can into this long pyramid. We're dropping the left knee and then we're going to walk the right foot out. Take your right hand on your right knee. Lengthen the back leg. Release the back foot. Roll the shoulder, coming into a crooked monkey. Now we're going to go from a crooked monkey to a flying monkey on the same leg. So I'm just turning my right toes a little bit, picking up the left foot, and then sinking back into the right knee, extending the left leg for a left inner thigh stretch. So we're opening and closing the hip here. This is a closed hip on the right side, and this is an open hip on the right side. Let's move through that a few times at your own pace with your breath. Close that right hip, take the left arm up, open the right hip, and then take the right arm up. One more time. Take that right foot in, tuck the back toes under, come back into a down dog. Shake it out. If you need a child's pose, please take it. We're gonna rise high on our toes and tiptoe or step left foot, right foot to the top of the mat. Exhale when you get there. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart, and then down by your sides. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's step that right leg back and we'll rock forward and back here. Left hamstrings, right hip flexor. Drop your right knee, take the left foot out, left hand on the knee, extend the right leg, come into a crooked monkey here. Opening that left hip. Turn your left toes, pick up your right foot, and then close the left hip. We're gonna go through this with our breath and then add the arms. Right knee down, left arm up, crooked monkey, flying monkey, right arm up. Crooked monkey, flying monkey. I wonder if you're gonna want a banana when you're done. And we'll come back down here. Let's take the left leg back this time. Move the chest forward and then lower down, elbows in tight. Press down through the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift up cobra, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, tuck your toes and then send your hips up, down dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. If you need to come down into a child's pose, feel free. And then we'll take 2 Surya Namaskara, 2 sun salutations. Inhale high on your toes, look forward step, maybe hop to the top. Exhale there, inhale flat back, exhale fold. Inhale rise. Exhale hands to heart, and then down by your sides. 1 breath, 1 movement through these sun salutations. Inhale arms up, exhale forward folds. Inhale flat back. Exhale, step, maybe jump back, lower down. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. High on your toes, walk, hop, or step to the top on an inhale, exhale there. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart, and then down by your side. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step. Maybe jump back, lower down. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. On an inhale, let's take that right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, keep dropping the right shoulder, look underneath the right armpit. And then we'll close the hip by pointing the toes down and pushing through the heel. Knee to nose, pull forward as you inhale, exhale, press back. Inhale, step it through, and then pivot and turn that back foot. So you can angle that foot a little bit more or shorten your stance. Press through both feet, especially that back foot, and then come up warrior A, palms facing each other. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. So our hips are pointing forward, they're closed. Interlace your hands, inhale, push up, and then lean forward. Keep pressing through that back foot. You're gonna wanna put more weight in the front foot, but try to avoid that. Straighten your right leg, come up. Reverse your triangle. Turn your right toes and then lunge to the back. Here is that Skandasana. Bend your right knee and then drop your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Sweep the right arm up. Both hands to the mat. Crawl to the front. Come back up into a warrior B. Back foot is pivoted. Right fingertips reaching forwards. Reach through that back hand. Flip your right palm. Inhale, up and back, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Take a vinyasa or step back, down dog. One more full breath here. Let's inhale, take that left leg up, open the hip, let that heel get heavy over the right glute, keep dropping the left shoulder, maybe you look underneath the left armpit. Closing that hip, point the toes down, push through the heel. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, knee to nose, step it through, and then plant that back foot. Rise up, warrior A, palms facing each other. Push through that back foot, sink in through the front knee. Interlace your hands and then press them away. Lots of weight in that back foot. Straighten your left leg, come all the way up. Reverse your triangle. Turn your left toes and then lunge to the right, hands to heart. We're switching the lunge, bending the left knee, drop right hand, left arm goes up. Both hands to the mat, turn your left toes, come on up, warrior B. Reverse your warrior, both hands to the mat, take your vinyasa or skip it and press back into child's pose or down dog. Inhale, right leg, take it up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Pivot and turn that back foot. We'll rise up, warrior A. Exhale, bring the arms forward. Inhale, lunge to the back. Exhale, lunge to the front. Both hands come to the front. Rise up, warrior B, and reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat. We're going to move one breath, one movement through that flow. Left leg inhale, exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior A, exhale, press forward. Inhale, straighten the leg, lunge to the back, exhale here. Inhale, lunge to the front, right hand down. Exhale here. Turn your left toes. Inhale, warrior B. Exhale, reverse. Both hands to the mat as you inhale. Exhale, lower down. We'll take that through one more time, same movements. You're moving with your breath, so you can go faster or slower than I am. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step through. Inhale, A. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten and reverse. Exhale, lunge to the back. Inhale, switch the lunge. Exhale here, turn the toes. Inhale, warrior B. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, vinyasa. Last side here. Inhale, left leg up. Step it through. Exhale, inhale, come on up. Exhale, press the hands. Inhale, straighten and reverse. Exhale, lunge to the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lunge to the front. Inhale, turn the toes, warrior B. Exhale, reverse. Both hands to the mat as you inhale. Exhale, vinyasa or child's pose. I'm going to take a child's pose this time. Let's come back up into our down dog. Inhale, lift the knees up. Exhale, bend your knees, bear pose. Inhale, step or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart, and then by your sides. So I'll turn, you can stay where you are. We'll take an open tree, and we'll float the leg, see more opening and closing of the hips. So press down through your right foot and lift your left knee as high as you can. Use the torso here, the core, to lift you as you push down through your right foot. You can hold your leg if you want, or you can bring your hands to heart, or you can use them to balance. I'm going to put them on my hips, and then I'm going to open the left knee and close it. Open and close. Open and close. Now you can either hold on to the knee or you can hold on to the outside of the left foot and then extend the leg out a little or a lot. Lift up through the torso and release. Shake it out. Let's take a big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. And then by your sides. Let's try the other side. Lift that right knee up. Press through the left foot, lengthen through the torso here. And then we're going to open and close. Open and close. One more. Either grab the knee and just hold it, or reach for the foot and then start to straighten the leg out. Lengthen through the torso, push through that left foot. If you need to, a little bend in your elbow or your knee. Slowly come on down. Exhale here. Let's bring the toes to touch, open up the heels, and then sit back into this chair pose. Sweep the arms up. Pull the belly to the spine. We're going to lean forward and lift the heels up if we can. Come up to stand with heels lifted. Hands to heart. Let's see if we can come back into a squat with our heels lifted. Open the knees as you come down. You can stay here, maybe take a twist, maybe a bind, working in this malasana squat. You can reach your hands forward and lengthen the back, or you can try a little crow pose. Take the hands, at least 3 handprints away from the feet, and then press the tips of your fingers down. Lift the hips up, round the belly, lean forward until the feet come up. Give that a try, see how it works for you. You can step or jump back, you can take a vinyasa, or you can just meet me on your bottom. So we're coming into half hero. We're extending our left leg and then taking the right leg back with the knee bent. So I'm not sitting on my heel, I'm sitting inside of it. And if you have some tightness in the knee, you can always take a towel and wrap it around it. If it's the ankle that's bothering you, maybe a little towel underneath the ankle, or maybe something under the left hip to balance your hips out. Hands come behind you as you lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, stay here, or maybe come down halfway or all the way. Just depends on what you're feeling in your quad and how much tension your knee can handle. So the lower you come down, the more you're going to feel in this quad, maybe even in the hip flexor. Just close your eyes or gaze downward and relax. Let the neck go. Breathe into the sensations. Two more breaths. See if you can let go of something that you're still holding on to. And then very slowly come up. Lean over to the straight leg and then bring the bent leg forward. Point and flex the toes, maybe circle through the ankle. So that was a closed hip. We're going to open the hip by bringing the foot into the left inner thigh. That tree position again, but a seated one. Inhale, lift, lengthen, lead with your heart, and then lower, allowing the hands to go as far as they will. Let the head drop. If you want to add a twist, take your right hand to the outside of the left foot, and then bring your left hand back by your hip, drop your head. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Let's try the other side. Extend your right leg, bend your left, take it back behind you, and then use any of those padding as you need. Hands come behind you, lift up, roll the shoulders back, stay up high, or maybe come down. If you have a block or a pillow, you could put it between your shoulder blades here. And then just relax into this. Just feel the sensations, sink into them, soften into them, imagine them like a wave just washing over you. Do 2 more breaths. And very slowly come on up, lean over to the extended leg and bring the bent leg forward. Make some movements through the foot that you need and then bring the foot inside the thigh. Inhale, lift, lead with the chest. Exhale, fold, sink down. Flex this right foot to engage the legs. And if you want to take that twist, left hand outside the right, head down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Let's plant the feet, bend the knees, and then we'll come all the way down, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Plant the feet, use the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, and then lift the hips up. Interlace your hands underneath you, tucking the shoulders. So there should be no compression on the neck here. Push through the feet, squeeze the glutes and the quads, lift your hips up for 5 breaths. And then slowly release. We'll do that one more time. If you'd like to put a block under your sacrum and just hang out in that back bend, you can. If you want to come into a full wheel and that's in your practice, feel free to do that. Taking the hands along the ears, pressing through the feet and lifting up. And slowly release. Draw the knees into the chest, rock side to side. Maybe take a happy baby, hands on the outside of the feet. You can straighten one leg and then the other. Take the legs up into a supported shoulder stand, hands behind the thighs, pointing and flexing the toes, maybe circling through the ankles. Tuck your chin in so that your neck is not overextended. And just hang out here for a while. If you'd like to take a full shoulder stand, you can take the legs all the way up, pointing the toes, squeezing the knees and the shins together. Keeping your hands on your back, driving the elbows closer together. This always feels nice as the blood drops down from the calves. Gives the heart a little break from pumping. And then draw the knees in, gentle rock side to side. We'll take a spinal twist. If you like deep twists, you're going to bend the right knee over the left, stacking them, and then dropping the knees to the left. Otherwise, you could just stack your knees, shift your hips to the right, and then let the knees come down to the left. Take the right arm out to a T or maybe cactus it, gaze over to the right side, and then breathe into the twist in the back. Come back through center, pick up the shoulders, nose to knees, and then either cross the left knee over right or stack the knees, shift your hips to the left. Let the knees come down to the right, cactus the left arm or take it out to a T. come back through center. Draw the knees in once again, rock side to side. Take any last movements you'd like here. And then when you're ready for rest, allow the arms to come alongside of you, palms facing up. You can extend the legs or bend the knees. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Big inhale, exhale, let it go. Feel yourself sinking into the mat, getting heavier and heavier. Take at least a 5 to 10 minute Shavasana. Perhaps meditating.